Hello there, Dr. Fred Antonelli here, and it is July the 20th, Thursday, July 20th, and sorry about this. I'm kind of, laid back today. It's Thursday, in theory, my day off, but I have to do paperwork because I didn't finish it yesterday. I don't like paperwork. I got to do the charts and stuff. I don't like that, but I have to do it anyway, so I do it this day on my day off so I can be with people tomorrow, which is the thing I like to do. I want to talk with you about one word, mercy. Mercy is one of those wonderful biblical words. Mercy also means compassion. One of those wonderful biblical words, beautiful words that we see in the Bible. It's inspirational, but what do we do with it? It's kind of cool when we receive it, but how about, do we transport it? Do we know how to transport it? So what is mercy, and how do you handle mercy in terms of giving it to other people? The cool thing about mercy is that it has to be given out in order for you to understand it. So before I understand it, I have to give it out. When I give it out, then the Holy Spirit ministers to me, and the next thing you know, I'm beginning to appreciate the understanding and the full capacity of what mercy was all about that Jesus spoke to us. Mercy is kind of saying you're guilty, you're wrong, you deserve everything, doggone, that should be coming to you. But instead of that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some compassion. Instead of that, I'm going to give you some empathy. I'm going to give you some sensitivity. Why? Because God gives that to me. And as God gives that to me, I want to give it to you, because as I give it to you, then I understand it. Then it makes sense to me in my cranium, in my prefrontal cortex, the pleasure center of my brain, that says, oh, that feels so good. That's great. And because it feels good to me, I want to be able to give it to somebody else so that they can feel good, because Jesus gave it to us in order to give out. Mercy is something that visits us. It's kind of like a boomerang. It comes back and hits us in the face. And when it hits us in the face, we go, wow, that's a wow moment. Boom, God, I get it now. What you have given to me, I've got to give to others. And the only way I can give it to others is to understand what mercy is all about by virtue of what you have done in my life. The world needs it. The church needs it. The home needs it. Everybody needs it. It's one of those things that changes and revolutionizes the very lives of other people. God gives it, you give it, we give it, and every single one of us benefit from it. Hey, listen, I want to show you something right here. This is my new book that's coming out. It is called Struggling Well. The national release is October the 18th, and it's going to go out all over the country. In the UK, my author release is September 20th, I believe, but we're going to have books even before that. So, I want you to buy a copy, if you would, when it comes out, because it's kind of controversial. It's a little provocative. We're touching some areas that the evangelical church really hasn't touched. We're talking about, affairs. We're talking about forgiveness. We're talking about mental health issues. We're talking about temptation. We're talking about a lot of things, evangelical mindsets. So it's quite provocative, and I think you're going to find it interesting. If you don't like it, buy it anyway. So you just make it a doorstop. Make a good doorstop. Pass it on to somebody else who might like it. But we're looking forward to it, and we're looking forward to give it to you. Mercy is something that's wonderful, and it's beautiful, and it's something that can provide a lot of life inside of someone, rather than just reading the word, simply becoming it. My wife gives me mercy. I don't know what it is. She gives me mercy every night because I'm into these 1950 Gunsmoke movies. I love them, man. I was just a little teeny kid when the shows were on, and I see Matt Dillon. I don't know what it is, coming back from therapy all day long, sit down, watch Matt Dillon, thump somebody, he and Kitty and Doc and Chester. Then they go to Delmonico's and have something to eat. Boom, boom. He shoots a couple bad guys. Then they go into the Long Branch and he has a beer. I don't know why. Why I'm telling you that, I don't know. It just comes me out. That's ADD in action. Give me some mercy, would you please? Just a little bit of mercy. Hey, listen, blessings to you guys. Looking forward to giving you more information about the book, okay? Blessings to you. Have a good day. Bye now.